Suns, when I almost jinxed the entire thing on my Instagram stories, like I always do for my poor sons. Whenever I run my mouth at all, whenever I get on Instagram and I start talking mad smack about the Suns winning or beating someone down, or they're gonna sweep the series, whatever. I almost blew it. I almost blew it, but the Suns won. We're not drafting tonight, as you can see. I know you guys get disappointed on that, but we got only a little bit of time left to talk about the rookies before landing spots get handed out anyway. So, we're gonna Trey looks good. Hey, what are the odds Trey Young makes it to the finals? Because in my underdog fantasy promo code Smitty, in my underdog fantasy basketball best ball playoff squad, I have I have nobody in the East really but Trey Young. And I don't know if he could make it to the finals. I think I'd win. I've got Durant and Aiden. I got LeBron and Anthony Davis on. So either the Lakers or the Suns make it to the finals, and that takes care of me there. But I need Trey Young. I just don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we're here to talk about football. We're here to talk about the NFL draft. 30% chances, Matt. God, if Trey Young can make it to the finals, bro, I think I'd win that tournament. I really do. I'm smashing it. Hawks in 7. Okay, doing it live. So hit me with your questions relating to anything NFL draft related. Yeah, we're not drafting tonight. The Suns game ran kind of late. It just ended. I didn't have time to go back and get everything going squared away. So, yes, I'm at work, always at work. I work 24/7, bro. Smitty, I sent you a voice clip on IG. Yeah, those will get answered. Anything posted gets answered on the Monday through Friday shows. So if you want something answered, just drop it before the 7 p.m. show, or if I'm in the middle of answering those questions, it'll happen. So I'll look for tomorrow. D Booker to the moon. I mean, this guy's maybe the best player in the NBA. And I'm a little biased, but I mean, how can you not love him? Okay, so hit me with the questions. We were talking a lot about Stroud earlier. I do wonder if Stroud's going to actually fall past number 3 or 4 overall. A lot of people ask me Levis questions left and right. I can't tell you how many DMs I'm getting on, hey, is it true Levis is going number 1? I don't think so. You never know. Like, I'm a little hesitant to be so absolute about stuff. But Addison to the Steelers, Ron would like that. I mean, Pitt, you'd have a connection of Pickens or Pickett to Addison would be pretty nice. Nice little rapport. But do we want that for Pickens? I don't want that for Pickens. We never know. You never know. Levis could go 1. I don't know why everyone. I know the Vegas lines are moving, but I don't know what would make. I've not heard anything from an insider level that suggests that Levis is going number 1. I have not heard a single thing. I've only heard people rumbling about Vegas odds and the lines moving. But what people need to understand about the line is contingent upon how many people are betting on one side or the other. While the line is always typically very, very accurate, keep in mind why it's accurate. Sometimes it's very accurate because the majority of people usually are correct. And so, like, let's say you have how many points is Devin Booker going to score tonight? And the line's 45. It's not necessarily 45 because Vegas is saying he's scoring 45. The line moves on that to keep an equal number of bettors on both sides of the bet. So why is Levis climbing the odds of being drafted number 1 overall? I don't know. It's not going to happen, I don't think. I think it would be crazy. Levis to 2 would be absolutely insane to me, but that's very, very much more likely to happen. I think Houston's looking at him. I do believe they are. I have heard that, but I also have heard about just as much content and pieces of news that I do buy into a little bit, that they're maybe going to step away from the quarterback game in this draft. Now we've heard both. We've heard an equal number of both. We heard all kinds of stuff months ago that had nothing to do with either one of those arguments. So we don't know what smoke. Levis to two. If I had to throw a percentage on that, I'd say 30% chance Levis goes to two. So the odds of him going number one overall are like, I don't know, 1%. Like I'd give it a percentage because anything's possible. But going number one, there's no way. In my mind, there's no way. Bryce Young is going one. Bryce Young is going number one overall. And that's all I keep telling people when they DM me. Smitty, is Levis going one? No, Bryce Young's going one. Bryce Young's going one. Bryce Young's going to be phenomenal. Bryce Young is an electric player. Bryce Young is nicknamed the Magic Man for a reason. This guy is a processing monster on the field. He processes the field and in the game like no one else. He's going. He's definitely going number one in my mind. I just can't see any other way. No way Levis goes one. I know. It's crazy. Zay Flowers or mid to 1.01 next year, 1 QB. Stop spamming your story with the Suns. They're weak. No thanks, Avi. I'll keep spamming. Just because you said that, Avi, I want to post two more things when I get off this live stream. Suns win. Suns win, Avi. Suns win. Suns are winning this. They're winning it all, bro. I just got to be careful how I say it on my. What's up, Ty Lee? I just got to be careful how early I say it on my story because I can jinx the hell out of them, bro. I have full control over whether the Suns win or not. I fully believe. I'm not a really superstitious person, but when it comes to the Suns, I swear to you, I can jinx the Suns like no other. All I got to do is say they're going to win. 28-point lead, I could come out. They could be up by 35, and I go with 2 minutes left. I could go. This is over. And then all of a sudden, dude, as soon as I posted that story post on my Instagram stories, they went on a 12-0 run. Suns are not making the finals. Hate if you want. Haters gonna hate on the Phoenix Suns. Just very, very used to it at this point. Suns have the most polished team in the NBA, and it's not even close, bro. It's not even close. Is it all together yet? No. There is. Why did the Suns fall apart here and there? Why are they shaky? Because they haven't been together as a unit for all that long. And even though some of those, even though obviously Chris Paul and Booker and Ayton have been together for a while, you throw in a component like Kevin Durant, and it mixes it all up. Like you can't expect everything to be cohesive, even between the guys that have been playing together for a while. It's all been like kind of, you know, smashed together. All right, let's get back to football. Devin Booker is that dude. Yeah. And Avi, don't worry, I'll post a lot more Suns stuff now. Same to you, Ty. Suns bench will collapse. Sure. Keep talking trash. Ty, you say things like this about football too, and then you vanish. What was the last thing, Ty Lee, you said? The Pats are gonna take a cornerback in round one. It's possible. It's possible. If Zay goes to the Packers, good or bad for him? Not great. I mean, why would we want that on any level? Why would you want Zay Flowers going to a situation where he may not be the number one wide receiver? Why would you want Christian Watson? I'm not saying you want this, but I'm trying to talk it out. Why would you want Christian Watson to have a player the caliber of Zay Flowers landing on that roster? I am a petrified Peter right now about what happens with Christian Watson. I don't want Christian Watson facing a JSN, an Addison, Quentin Johnson, even though I think Quentin Johnson's kind of soft for right now. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it at all. Could you answer my question about Zay? I don't know what the question was, unless I already answered about Zay. Ask again. Tampa should trade Mike Evans. They might. Smitty this year is Sauce Gardner on defense. There is no Sauce Gardner. The honest truth, there's nobody like Sauce on defense, bro. He was the number one. Am I in search of some Coca-Cola? No, I'm not. Fellas, we are now 18K subs. Yeah, that's right, Terry. Quentin Johnson on the Packers in real life would be a scary two Giants. Yeah, real football, I guess it would be a decent move, but the Packers should draft a tight end. Not only does that help us fantasy wise not have to endure Christian Watson losing some targets here in the wide receiver room, but I think it does help Christian Watson because a tight end like Kincaid or Mayer or Darnell Washington or Musgrave or Laporta, whoever, isn't going to pull away so much from the receiving room. It's going to be like a 400 or 500 yard season, 5 touchdowns. Like that's okay. But Christian Watson, we don't want. We don't want trade number one dynasty pick for Jordan Love and Christian Watson. I assume that's a super flex, and I'd rather have the one overall. Yeah, I saw Raspberry Pepsi. Huh? Would you be shocked if Stroud falls out of the top 10? Yeah, I would be shocked. Even though we've seen crazy things happen before, I would be shocked because he was like consensus one overall to a lot of people coming out of the combine and pro day, and people were enamored with this pro day. I think a lot of this is smoke. I think the whole him failing or scoring very low on um, some cognition or aptitude tests are going to potentially have a few teams scared off. But all it takes is one or two of those teams. And bottom line is, once somebody sees him falling, they might trade up and act. I don't know that anybody's going to put up with it for too long. Stroud going to 5 would be shocking, but I can understand it in the current situation, and it wouldn't surprise me that he did fall. Geno and Adams or Lamar Metcalf. Give me Lamar and Metcalf. I like Metcalf as much as Adams this year, and I like Lamar more than Geno. Lance or Trey in Dynasty. Lance or Trey in Dynasty. Aren't they the same person, freak? I mean, what are we talking about here? Love or Trey? Is that what you meant? I would take Love, Jordan Love. And you know why. You know why. It's not that I don't love Trey, but you know why. You know the answer to this already. Zay Flowers to the Chargers would love it. That's the best landing spot we could come up with by far. And that's the one we hope for the most. Addison or Zay Flowers to the Chargers is all we could ask for. Well, actually, Bijan, Charbonnet, and Gibbs all going to a handful of teams that we've picked out. That would be all we could ask for. Niner Rick, it's been a minute. Well, where you been, Niner Rick? And no, you're not getting Bijan. No, you're not getting Zay Flowers. No, you're not getting. I just want to get that out of the way, Niner Rick, before you start claiming everybody who's going to the Niners. Tank Dell, I don't know. I can't really. I don't think anybody can picture him going anywhere because he's probably going to fall. So we don't really know. Like if I had to close my eyes and just kind of come up with some. I mean, I'd love that to be a Charger situation. If they pounce on a wide receiver and act stupidly about it, like he could climb up there. I like that. Klondike says I got Jordan Love jersey in the mail today. Nice job, Stroud to the Raiders, baby. He could fall. Then taking a mental break. I gotcha. A 7th pick and a super flex, thinking Joe Burrow or Fields, and maybe Chase if they're. I mean, I go Joe Burrow personally, but I love both of them. I love both of them, bro. I'm looking for your question. Who was it that asked that question? I said, can you help me with the question? Trade 1.9 for Pitts. There Pitts in a 1 QB super flex though. I still rather have Pitts, I think. I mean, it almost depends on the clock, bro. Could you see Bryce Young being a top 15 fantasy QB? I could see him being a top 10 fantasy QB. For sure, bro. Smitty get an electric vehicle? A Tesla someday maybe, but not. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I mean a Tesla. I could see myself someday wanting a Tesla. Dalton Kincaid to the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys should get either Kincaid, Mayer, or Darnell Washington. Smitty, what team would upset you the most by taking non-skilled position player first round? Cardinals. 56 in here, only 19 thumbs up. Punch that thumb up button for your boy. D-Book will be 8 feet tall. D-Book is 8 feet tall. D-Book and Brees Hall were both measured at 8 foot tall today. Hit that thumb up button. Who's going to start the season, Smitty? Lance or Darnold? If Darnold starts the season, you should immediately ask for your head coach to be fired, bro. And could it happen? Sure. Who should start? Trey. Darnold. Can you imagine? If Niner fans support Shanahan if he starts Darnold, I'm gonna be so dumbfounded. Zay 1.7 or 1.1 to mid 24. Mid 1.1. I mean, that's a tough. If you get the 1.1, you smash it. If you get the 1.7, it's kind of the same thing, right? So I'd say Sandu, if you think you'll at least get the 1.7, if that's already Zay, I mean, what if Charbonnet falls there or something like that, or Gibbs? Or if it's already you're saying it's 1.7, so I don't think the draft's happened yet, or you'd just be calling it a player. I guess I'd take the chance that you get a better pick. Then I'd try and get people to trade and take players from that guy's team so he can't win. And then you get the 1.1. Darnold calling the Ghostbusters. Darnold's garbage, bro. East Valley Dome and Phoenix. You're secretly a Niner fan. You wish, Matthew. You wouldn't be out in the West for sure. I mean, I used to live in the West Side a long time ago. Will Russell Wilson bounce back? Maybe, bro. I got a 1.6 already. Charbonnet. Smitty, loving the outdoor lives. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Terry Roberts, doing Terry Roberts things in the live stream, moderating per usual. Hit that thumb up button. 55 of you in here, 28 thumbs up. Thoughts on Khalil Herbert if the Bears don't draft a top running back? He's a sleeper. He's not the starter. Like you and I would start him. Everybody in here would start Khalil Herbert, but it appears that Khalil Herbert is not the starting running back as of this moment in time, even with no one on the roster. So if the Bears exit the NFL draft without a big-name runner, he's a sleeper. He's a handcuff. He's a win-a-league sleeping giant. He is, but he is not a starter right now. And if the Bears take Bijan, he's not even the backup at this point. I mean, he could eventually become that. Smitty became a Niner fan once they got McCaffrey and Brock. Go figure. Jose, you only wish I was a Niner fan. I'd never be a Niner fan. Who's the biggest sleeper running back in the draft? Sleeper? Sean Tucker? Bijan to the Falcons is possible. This is such a high pick, and they already have Algier, so it makes it a little less likely that they would be bold and early on that. Reader Mims, I don't know, bro. Give me Tank Dell instead. Bijan to the Eagles, keep Hurts healthy. I mean, that's what we're hoping for, bro. I have a feeling that the Eagles will take Bijan. I really do. This is a bold team. It's a bold team. It's a bold quarterback. They do things a little different, right? Don't you kind of get that feel? I think my final predictions walking into tomorrow and the content tomorrow are going to be very, very, very pro Eagle taking Bijan. The Warrior says, "You're ignoring me." No way, bro. Oh. Bro, there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm not ignoring anybody. Jeez. Would you take Tucker over A-Chain? Yes, absolutely. Um, Derrick Henry to the Eagles would be nasty. That would be good as well. Am I going for the live for the draft? What do I look like, Nana Rick? Of course I am, my man. I'm going live for 6 straight hours. What's up, D-Money? Hey, to whoever was saying that, the Warrior is saying, that's foul. You're ignoring me, bro. Maybe you're saying something the moderators are moderating. Have you ever thought of that? Like, re-ask your question. I'm not ignoring anybody. Who are your moon men for the draft? Jedi, I would say super chat away, Warrior. I'll answer your question. I'm not ignoring you at all. I've talked about 8 of your comments. The comments come in fast, man. You know, I'm imagine reading let me just ask you a question, Warrior. You're reading a bunch of comments constantly, and you're talking and responding to some of them while you're supposed to be reading them. You know what I'm saying? I thought about all bro, but your moderators are foul. They're not foul. Terry Roberts is doing his best in here. And I don't know what you're saying that would possibly have him he would only moderate it if you said something weird. And also keep in mind, YouTube moderates stuff automatically that Terry's got to override and say, never mind, show this. So, you know, the Warrior asked, Terry, don't put him in timeout. I think Terry might have put him in timeout. I don't know what he said, Terry, but you can leave him. You can leave him be. Warrior, to answer your question, I think Terry put you in timeout. But the mods are trying. You're making it difficult. If you don't think you're being difficult right now by literally blasting my live stream, saying I'm ignoring you, bro, this is foul, blah blah blah. You know, Terry probably had a reason to put you in timeout. But to answer the question, because I'm still that kind of guy, I'm going to say you take Bijan number 1. You don't even hesitate. You don't even hesitate, Warrior. You don't even hesitate. You don't even hesitate as much as Terry Roberts didn't hesitate to put you in timeout. Terry Roberts slammed you in timeout like it was nothing. He didn't even flinch. And as you shouldn't flinch by taking Bijan number 1. Yeah, and you know what, Sandu's right. You should probably go in timeout anyway because you hesitated on taking Bijan 1.1. But if you're down to super chat, when you come out of timeout, drop a super chat. But my mods are trying their best, bro. Live show here in Phoenix. We do live meet and greets or live streams from, like, especially I've done it at this place right here. A live stream for the NFL playoffs. I did. I'm not a basketball fan at the moment, but go Suns just for you, bro. Thank you, David. Smitty, trade Garrett Wilson and Ingram for JSN and Pitts. Give me Garrett Wilson and Ingram. Legion. Hey, Smitty, do you think the Packers will get in the first? Who do I think they'll get with the first round pick? God, I hope it's a tight end and not a wide receiver, bro. King Henry, if he was on the Eagles in the third round, if he climbs to like the first again, no. If he stays in the third round, sure. I'm not a basketball fan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Great. Smitty, Garrett Wilson. Let me see if I have any other. Guys, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, so re-ask your question if I missed it. Gibbs is so raw, but nah, Sam. What did Sam ask? Smitty, do you think Gibbs could go before Bijan? No. There are a couple teams that have him higher on their board, though, so I suppose that those teams are drafted in the top 15. But the thing is, even if you have Gibbs ranked higher as a team, his draft capital is like 25 plus. So even a team that had him higher, that means they're not taking Bijan early. That's all that means. So no. 30 34 thumbs up, 64 of you in here. Who are you Moonmen for the draft? Oh yeah, you asked that. I don't know. We don't really have. I mean, you already know our Moonmen are, Zay Flowers and Sean Tucker and Kendra Miller and Tank Dell. Like those are the deep guys. But of course, like you want to talk about the top three running backs are Moonmen essentially. We're not scared to admit those are our redraft guys. Jason says, "Damn, Smitty, I went to your channel after watching my clips. My clips get eliminated to see your son's fan. Hell no, clips at full strength would have taken it." Okay, we just beat you, so we we just eliminated you. So you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't really hurt, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Nothing like trying. It's like an Eagles hater. Nothing like someone trying to give you a beating when you're 8 feet tall. The Suns fans are 8 feet tall right now, and you're down at my knees trying to kick my shins, bro. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Appreciate you though. Moon men, Mars men. Mars men are like just moon men on steroids, bro. Mars is further. I need to rewatch today's show. Yes, you do. Take a lap. Put yourself in timeout, Terry, for not watching today's show. 300-second timeout, Terry. I wonder if I could put Terry in timeout. Put user in timeout. Terry, can I try putting you in timeout? I'm just kidding. Actually, Terry, I should make my mods experience it because if they're going to put people in timeout, they should feel how it is. It's kind of like when you're a police officer, you got to go through getting tased. I kind of feel like Terry needs to be put in timeout just to experience it. So maybe he'll be a little less gun shy. Terry, you need to get tased. Smitty, I've been trying a different strategy when I get like 1.10 to 1.12. Superflex, I'm going CMC Bijan. Yeah, I mean, we try that out. We always kind of skip quarterback um, when we're at like 10, 11, 12. It's not good. It's not a good Superflex QB spot. Can I put Terry in a permanent timeout? No, the Warrior. He does a lot of good here, pal. Okay, he's doing his best. You were a little out of pocket, calling me like. Let's be honest, the Warrior. You probably are a little high strung individual, I would imagine. And I say that because I'm a high strung individual. I can see it from a mile away. I'm a high strung individual. You're a high strung individual. But you know what I'm saying? There you go, Warrior. Warrior's back. He's back, baby. Yeah, the all caps thing is also very, very inviting to a timeout. I do kind of want to put Terry in timeout just so Terry can feel it. You know, he just needs to know what it feels like. That's all. I just don't know, Terry. I'm not gonna. Don't worry. It'd probably break your heart. it'd probably be pretty. Terry, you probably wouldn't enjoy it. Um, we appreciate you, Warrior. Thick skin, bro. You bounce back. You bounce back nicely. Bijan is the 1.1, the Warrior. If you didn't hear, he did hear. He was just unable to, I think, talk. Terry demobilized him. Someone reported Sean Tucker may not be able to play. Not sure the credibility, believe it or not, is pro. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about Sean Tucker right now because there's a lot like of unknown stuff going on with him, and it's like a little bit alarming. Where would you take AR-15 in Dynasty? One QB, I would say like 7, 8. I don't take QBs in one QB very high in a rookie draft. I'm all about getting the upside RBs and wide receivers. There's 4 wide receivers, and if Sean Tucker, still is in the mix, there's 4 running backs that I really, really like. 3 running backs that are smashes. So right there, you got 7 guys. Smitty, have you ever interviewed Mel Kiper Jr.? No. But we might have Scott Hansen on the show very soon. Again, someone reported Sean Tucker, broken heart Terry. Hit that like button, wipe your feet. Bijan's the number one. Yes, he is. Look at Warrior coming in. This might be the quickest. Congratulations, by the way, Warrior. Mashed potatoes. This might be the very, very quickest someone has ever super chatted after being placed in timeout, Warrior. So congratulations. Mashed potatoes. Warrior got timed out. He's so high strung. He came back and is super chatted immediately. Smitty been here since 2020. I love you, Smitty, and your mods. But 2023, what are we feeling on Garrett Wilson now, bro? He's a top 5 wide receiver, period. Smitty's the GOAT. Appreciate you, Warrior. Well played, Warrior. That's true. Matt O's right. You probably played that as best you could. That was an amazing, smooth move, my man. I'd probably say it's the quickest super chat we've ever had from somebody that's been timed out. I don't know if anybody's been timed out and super chatted, to be honest. That's pretty impressive. Garrett Wilson's top 5, bro. But the problem is, Warrior, he was top 5 to us before Aaron Rodgers. Now he's top 5 to everybody else. Everybody else is catching up, bro. Everybody was playing from behind, and your boy and all of us in here as a community said, Garrett Wilson, top 5? Yes, we'll take some of that. We'll take some of that and a side of Olave. Can I get one more mashed potato? I'm here every day. Mashed potato. And there's people around, bro. I don't care. I do the mashed potato dance for super chats no matter what. Keep them coming. You super chat $4 or more. Sick Nasty's been a member for 6 months on the YouTube exclusive membership, and he asked, "What do you think about the Lions with 6 and 18?" I think you're probably. Am I out of timeout now, Smitty? Rockout, were you ever in timeout? You weren't in timeout, bro. Let me see if I can catch up on these. 6 and 18. It would be interesting if they grab one of the tight ends, but I think it's going to be an offensive line, defensive line situation. I don't think you guys are grabbing a wide receiver. I don't think you'll force wide receiver because of the Jameson situation. That's my personal opinion. Smitty, now that Rodgers is in New York, what do I rank? Kenny Walker, Breece Hall. Kenny Walker, because he's healthier. Any $4.99 or higher super chat in a public setting gets a standing ovation mashed potato. Just saying. Smitty, it's been longer than 6 months. I just had a few free ones saved up. Okay, thank you, Sick Nasty. Appreciate you using that, pal. I don't even know how that looks from a user perspective. I see them all the time, and I appreciate them, but I've never been on that side of the fence to see, like, if it's just like, what's it look like? Can you describe what you see when it gives you those free messages? Like, do you have a little, like, pop-up box or something? I'm just curious because I've never been on that side. Just got off work. Gonna show some love. Appreciate you, Big T. Big T in the building. Ron Navy member for 10 months. Mad double-digit months, says Ron Navy. Or made double-digit months. Sorry, this stuff goes so quick. I have to, like, scroll back down. That's the part on mobile that's hard. You always see my thumb going like this. It just literally, you get, like, this much of comments in one of those big green boxes that Ron just dropped. It's like the size of the entire, screen, and then another message bumps it off. And Terry Roberts says, "Here you go, pal." Terry's throwing a $2 crumbled up bill in my face. He says, "Go, mashed potatoes, Terry. We're gonna give you a little. It's $4.99, Terry, but Terry always gets a mashed potato dance." Those people are like, "What's he doing? Rockout says, "Olave and Hall, best 3 picks." Absolutely, bro. Best 3rd round picks. Absolutely. Olave's going to win leagues. People have to be scared of Smitty just seeing him talk to himself and randomly yell mashed potatoes. Bro, people are scared to death of me. They're not coming near me. It is, what time is it right now? Lou Molinati's. I might have to go in and get a pie. I'm going to go in and get a pie before they close. Are they closed? They might be closed. They're closed. I was gonna try and get a pot. They got them in the freezer. You can just the freezer. You go in the freezer section and get a Lumon naughty pie. Those taste as good as the ones they cook up for you. I think it's the same. I mean, it's the same ingredients. It's the same everything. You lost me, bro. Damn, says the Warrior. What did I lose? Pick 3 rookie draft superflex: Gibbs, Charbonnet, AR, Zay. Give me Gibbs and Charbonnet and AR until we know where he's going. Enjoy the $9. You lost me. What did I do now, bro? Is the Warrior mad at me now? Why is he mad at me? Enjoy the $9. It's like he's leaving. What did I do? What did I do? Am I still in the middle answering the question? And he's mad that I got sidetracked? Alave mashed potatoes every day. Absolutely. What did I miss? What did I miss? Listening at work, Smitty the Moon. Thank you. Appreciate you. Pie, too many calories for the night. I wouldn't eat it tonight. I just wanted it for my freezer. It's 1:30 a.m. here. Victim, not very warrior-like. What did I do to Warrior? I'm really upset. Been falling forever. What did I do? I've literally stood up and mashed potato for you. I commended you for being the first. I give you an award, bro. You got the award for the first person ever on the channel. I did a standing ovation for you to say you were the first person to ever super chat after getting timed out. I stood up. I gave you a mashed potato. Now that I got a nice job, I can super chat, but you missed my last chat on a lave chat. I did. I just read it. Warrior, I just read it. Now you got it. This guy's got high expectations for me. I swear. Jeez. I, I don't, bro. I don't know if I can handle this relationship, Warrior. I'm gonna be honest. $9 and all. Like you got to cut me some slack, broski. I literally stood up and you commended. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know. Hit that thumb up button on your way in the door. Terry, get him. Terry, don't put him in timeout yet. Commended Terry, not me, man. You are, bro, bro. You're a little bit off your rocker right now, Warrior. A little. I literally gave you a standing ovation. Told you you were the first person. I gave you a verbal award, a pat on the back. Told you were the first person to ever super chat in the history of my channel after being put in timeout. Now I'm to the moon. What? What's going on? Warrior, what's going on, bro? What's going on? God, I'm losing track of my super chats now because I'm arguing with Warrior about how I'm taking care of him. Dan Grimm, listening to work at work, appreciate that. Rock out to Smitty Mashed Potato sponsorship. Let's go, appreciate you. I think I got all the super chats. Matto says pick 3. I did. Gibbs, Charbonnet, and I guess if it's 1 QB, Gibbs, Charbonnet, and Zay. Let me change it. I don't need the quarterback in a 1 QB, bro. I don't need a quarterback in the 1 QB. NFL draft weekend is like Christmas. I scrolled to the bottom just so everybody knows. In case, Warrior, you may have said something. I might have just missed it for the first time. I apologize. I've been hitting that thumbs up. I'm worthy of a mod, bro, through multiple accounts. Bro, look. You. I'm not gonna lie to anybody, okay, Warrior. But the last thing in the world I'm gonna give you is the mod access right now. Warrior. Be honest, bro. You think it would be smart for me to give you mod access right now when you flipped out on me and gone back and forth 3 different times? You think I'm gonna? Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know it. Oh, you are the best. I'm sorry for the distraction. It's all right, bro. You know what? I like you just the way you are. Okay, I wouldn't change for anything, but I'm certainly not giving you my access. But I love you, pal. I do. I do. You know what? You're growing on me real quick, Warrior. The phone lines are open. I'm not in the studio now. You'll pay. You'll pay for the mod access. It doesn't work like that, bro. calling it off. I do. I kind of like him. I'm like Jimmy. Jimmy says he's crazy, but he likes him. It's like He's Denny's son, bro. You related to Denny? Look, I wouldn't change you for anything. I don't want you to change. I don't want you to calm down. You be who you are. But the last thing I'm giving you is mod access. That makes you mad. I don't know what to tell you. But you can't buy the wrench, bro. The phone lines will be open tomorrow for you, okay? But if you're on hold and I'm ignoring you for a second, you got to calm down about that. Okay. Anyways, I'm back to the goat again. Denny's son, everyone. Okay. Where is Denny? I don't know. We haven't heard from Denny in a while, and I'm getting a little worried about him. 83 people in here, 50 thumbs up. Punch the thumb up button on your way in the door. All 4.99 super chats get a public. In public, there's people around everywhere. Okay, you get a in public mashed potato because that's how I roll. What's up, Frankie? Where's Denny? I don't know. We got to find Denny. We have no idea where Denny is. You don't know Denny? It wouldn't surprise me if you've never met your father, Denny, because Denny can come and go, bro. You know, as much as I love him, I'm not going to defend him on that. He can come and go. Denny can go out and get ice, not return. Klondike, what's up, pal? I mean, I love Denny, but dude goes missing for months at a time. Comes back. The only reason I think you're related to Denny is because he flips out on me too. He flips out on me all the time. Auction out a mod wrench. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Uh, or is there something controversial, then comes back in with a Smitty's the goat. I've been here before Terry Roberts was a mod. LOL. Okay. Need Smitty meet and greet. Big T, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do something. We'll do something here. Probably do something here at a like a local Lou Malnati's. They're a loosely, based associate type or a part part loosely based sponsorship of the channel. I've always plug them. I've done stuff here. We've had sponsorships with them before, and I love giving them free promotion, even when I don't even have anything going on. Rockout says, "Here's for your next prime drink, mashed potatoes." Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. I even stood for you on that one. Central TAF. That's right. Throw up a poll for the next mod. No thanks. How much to have Smitty take a shot? I don't have anything for that. But I love promoting good old Lou Malnati's, even when I have no sponsorship with them. They're good people. They take care of me. There is a Smitty on an Arizona Cardinal forum. Is that you? No, it's not. I'm down to compete for a mod. There's no competition for mods. Mods are handed out over hard work. You went to high school around here? I broke it. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's right down the street. Smitty, do you think of Tank Bigsby and Izzy? I like Izzy a lot. I think Tank Bigsby's pretty good too. They're both pretty darn good. Klondike's putting in the Michael K CPA. Is Michael K in here? Maybe you think wide receivers get drafted earlier than expected? I think 4 go in the first round. I don't know. It could be more. Thank you, Warrior. Appreciate you. Think all caps, bro. Go Suns. Glad they closed out the Clippers. Yeah, we had, who was the Clipper fan in here that said you went onto my IG, you saw it, and you want to set me straight that the Clippers are, if they were a full go to smash the Suns. Who said that? TSN to the Bears. I don't get that sense right now. It was something I thought was going to probably happen, but I don't get that sense right now. Young in the house. I'm hyped to watch the draft with Smitty. Let's freaking go. Young dropping a $2 holler. Appreciate you. Been a Suns fan since Barkley. Same here, bro. I missed those days. Um, got a Barkley autograph on the back of a Pizza Hut coupon from 1993, I think. It sits in my studio. It's right in front of me every day. Charles Barkley autograph when I was a little tyke. How many players do you think get traded in the draft? Evans, Hopkins, Eckler, Henry. I'd say 2 of those. Young, how you feeling, by the way? Yeah, we'll be live for 5 to 6 straight hours, starting at the normal 7 p.m. time, like we always go live at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, usual time, and then we just stay live through the draft. Dan Marley, baby. How many players do you think get traded? Yeah, so 2 of those guys. Suns look nasty, though. They look great, and they're a little bit spotty because they're just still getting to know each other. Smitty, how long have you been a YouTube exclusive? Smitty, how long I've been a YouTube exclusive member? I don't know. Do you see I didn't get a chance to read what somebody wrote on this, but do you see a box that tells you can send a private or a special message from your anniversary or whatever? Get ready for Dion's draft class from Colorado in 2 years. Okay, we'll be ready. Very true, Frankie. I like him too. Who did Frankie say he liked? Charbonnet in the second. Yes. Warrior says pull up to the live tomorrow Thursday. Oh man. Sometimes it's like the Howard Stern show up in here. Mario says $2 a month for a mod rent. Anybody that would actually pay, that's crazy. That's the last person that's going to get a mod wrench. They're earned, bro. They're earned. Terry Roberts dropping a big one. I got to do a mashed potato for this one. Smitty, I was a big time b-ball fan because of you. I'm a fantasy fan first, for sure. Thank you, Smitty, for helping me for 4 years and counting. Let's go. Terry Roberts, mashed potato. Mashed potato, Terry. What's up, Blind Larry? Appreciate you being here. Get ready for Dion's. Oh, I already got that one. I'm trying to go through as many messages as I can, believe it or not. Warrior doesn't believe me, but I do try and get to every question I can find. Suns look great, bro. I love the doubt. I love the doubters, bro. So many people doubt the Suns. I don't know what it. I mean, all it is fandom. People that have their team. They doubt anybody that's not their team. And I get that. It makes sense. Smitty, do you or would you have a service where you help with live drafts? I have it already, bro. Get on over to the content site, bro. You can order a draft call. I'll draft with you for a whole hour. It's thefantasyfootballshow.com. If you scroll down to actually on Instagram, there's a link directly to it. You go to my Instagram, click on the link. In my bio on Instagram, it'll have a link to that actual product. But if you go to thefantasyfootballshow.com, scroll down to the pricing table, and right below it, there's a couple extra links. One is order a draft call. I'm happy to mod for free. Well, it's not a paying gig, so thank you for all your parameters. Smitty, do you or would you? Okay, got that one. Would you be happy to mod? Thank you, Matt. We'll keep it in mind. Appreciate you. Usually, a mod is somebody that gets reached out to by me because I know that their heart is in the right place. They're not trying to. Rockout, I don't know how long you've been an exclusive member. I can look it up when I'm back on my computer, bro. All right, let's get into the NFL draft stuff. Okay, let's get into it. Downs, I like Downs a lot. Downs are high. Give me Downs. I like Downs a whole lot more right now. I think depending on where high can go. If I went to a really good spot, then I could get behind that. But right now, I like Downs. I really think he's good. I'll never doubt AZ besides baseball. This is the Warrior. Hey, Smitty. What's up, Golf? Brian MC. Who's a player that will bounce back? Bounce back player. Hopefully, it's Trey. I think Shanahan might step in the way of that. Another bounce back player could, I mean, like Brees Hall. I mean, if I had to pick, I would just say Brees Hall. 90 of you in here, 56 thumbs up, please. All 90 of you punch and smash and annihilate the thumb up button for your boy. Best place for A Chain. Not a huge A Chain fan per se, but I mean, if he went to Cincy or Buffalo or any of those spots, I mean, that's where, I mean, that's we love that. We love that. That could be anybody can do very well. You know, these are good enough running backs. Um, is Sean Tucker or A Chain or Izzy or any of those guys land in a Bengal or Buffalo Bill or Eagle situation or Chicago Bear situation, those are the best landing spots. So that gives them a leg up on somebody that's maybe slightly better that has a lesser landing spot. You know what I'm saying? Rams need a wide receiver badly. True. So the Packers, and that's what scares me to death. I'm so worried about the Green Bay Packers drafting a wide receiver. I'm a petrified Peter about it. Just completely worried about it because they need a wide receiver so bad. I feel like they're going to use that number. Uh, what is it? Number? What do they have now? Number 14, 14, 14, 13, 14. Um, do you? Yeah, besides FF. Yeah, I mean, I got that. I do Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty. If you go to that and check out the higher lows, you can definitely partake in those. Those are fun on Underdog. But I got my fantasy basketball playoff squad going strong, bro. It's going strong. I've got LeBron. I've got Curry. I've got Trey Young. I've got Durant. I've got my squad is nasty, nasty. Lions GM said they wouldn't pass up on drafting Bijan if the opportunity presented itself. Probably not at 6, but at 18, I agree. And then they trade DeAndre, or they just keep him. They're crazy like that. They love to run the ball. I might have missed some of your questions, so I apologize. I'm trying to scroll through. I don't think I see any super chats or anything. The last couple of messages here, so I'm going to go to the bottom. If I missed your question, I apologize. Big T, Packers would finally use their number 13 pick to draft a wide receiver once Rodgers is gone. Crying emoji. But in defense of the Packers on that, I would say they trusted enough in Rodgers and he delivered. Christian Watson, look what they did. That was a great pick. I remember on draft day thinking, why didn't they take a bigger name? It worked out really well. You know, we don't always know which one. Dobbs, Watson turned out good. Love isn't as good, so they have to invest more in the wide receivers to help support Love. So I get what you're saying. It is ironic, and a lot of people are saying that. Trade 1.7 and 1.10 for DK. Yeah, and a 1 QB, I'd take DK. Most likely Moonman to bust. Sean Tucker at this point because of all the health concerns, but he might get taken off and put on the satellite man list so that we can put another guy on and still, you know, relish in if he does work out. You know, we talked about him. We sized him up, and he's been on the satellite man list, which is still a really good list, but we want to make sure we don't overpopulate it. How are you all feel about Michael Mayer versus Pitts? I have Pitts. Thank you for the super chat, Warrior. I have Pitts ranked higher, but Mayer's a monster in the right spot, and he could easily with a quarterback like you know, like if he went to the Jets for example, you know, with that Jets 15 pick, I would love it. I would love it. Aaron Rodgers would turn him into a beast, but he could only be there 1 or 2 years. So then what? Buffalo, Philly. You know, Philly probably won't drop the tight end that high, but Buffalo, Cincinnati, with Joe Burrow, like Mayer probably climbs above Pitts in that case. Um, let's see, maybe not your mods though. LOL. I'll pay for my word though, bro. I don't know what you mean on that, but appreciate you anyway. Swift will look really good on the bench. Mars Montgomery all day. Lamar's SpongeBob meme tweet today. Does that hit the D Hop trade? I'll go over that tomorrow. go over that tomorrow. Kincaid. Yeah, Kincaid is they're two different tight ends. And Kincaid's been my number one ranked tight end of the trio, or you could say of the duo. I like Darnell Washington really close though, so that's why I say trio. Kincaid's more of a crafty route runner, precision guy. Looks like a wide receiver, plays tight end like a wide receiver. Um, whereas Mayer's like Gronk, he's out there in Kelsey or in Kittle. He's out there just like stumbling and rumbling around. Smitty works 22 hours per day, no sleep. Thank you, Rock Out. Appreciate you. I didn't actually sleep at all last night. I took like a 2 hour nap. So you aren't lying. That's exactly that. The exact hours you put there is what I've slept, the 2 hours. Maybe we'll talk on the phone one day. All right. I got a phone line, so you can dial in anytime. Appreciate your super chats, pal. Pick three keepers. Please. Najee, round 1. Javonte, round 2. ETN, round 3. AJ Brown, round 4. Burrow, round 6. The rest of my team. I mean, easy. Burrow, AJ Brown, and ETN. Like, end of story. Like, that's done. Done and over. Sleeper QB outside the top 5 that I like. Trevor Lawrence is outside the top 5. He's number 6. Trevor Lawrence to the moon, baby. Deeper than that, Jordan Love. Deeper than that, Sam Howell and Bryce Young, even as a rookie. Deeper than that, you better not have a quarterback in your lineup deeper than Sam Howell. 1.7 and 1.7, 1.7 and 1.7, or Hall in a 1 QB. I'm going to assume that's the 1.6 and 1.7 or something like that, and I'm going to say give me Hall. But I don't know your QB situation. Detroit might go tight end. I agree. And I said that at the beginning, or a little bit earlier. I agree. Any sleeper QB? Got to that question. I'm at 1.7, 1.6. That's what I said. I said I'm going to assume you at 1.6 and 1.7. Nailed it. Tune in Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. The Warriors advertising my show, in my comments. He's running ads, trying to prove his search optimization and marketing skills inside my live stream. You got to like his dedication. Who's your sleeper wide receiver besides Tank Dell? Like, that's my deepest wide receiver that I love. And he goes so deep that, like, in a best ball, he's the last pick. You know what I mean? So that's about as deep as it goes. I'd probably say, thank you, Warrior. I'd probably say I like we like Hutchinson kind of on the channel. We talk about him a lot. He's a pretty decent, deep dude. A.T. Perry, he's pretty deep. And those guys are deep enough. Like, I don't know that you need to, like, get even deeper than that, because those guys are, like, after you get past that, after you get past Tank Dell, A.T. Perry, Hutchinson, Ron's guy, what's his name? Tyler Scott. Like, that's about it. Smitty, Bob here. What's up, Bob? Rate my team. Russell Wilson, let's ride. Running back, CH. Innocent Kamara. Wide receivers, A-Rob. Is that Michael Thomas? Kyle blocking Pitts. That team is pretty rough, bro. I would say like a 4. No offense, don't get mad at me, Ethan, but like a 3 out of 10. That's pretty bad. I mean, I would love to. I'm here to help you with it, but I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you, broski. I don't want to lie to you. Jaden Reed, yeah, I like Jaden Reed a lot. Jaden Reed's good. Smitty, build a Lego set of Joe Burrow. I'm here for Smitty and you all, says the Warrior. The Warrior, you're working overtime tonight, bro. Andrew in the building. What's up, Andrew? Smitty, how are you feeling about Bryce Ford Wheaton? He's good. Ron loves him a lot. Ron's in here. Ron loves him. I like him. I mean, he showed up. He's increased in value every day since the college season ended. So, you can't ask for much more than that. He's still obscure in the sense that no one's going to draft him high. So he's beholden to ADP, or I'm sorry, a draft slot. This guy, I got to admit, Warrior, you have to be Denny's son. You have to be Denny's son, bro. Ford Wheaton, Xavier Hutchinson, all very, very solid. Hutchinson is definitely kind of a popular late pick for us. 72 in here, 64 thumbs up. Punch the thumb up button. I was too high on Rice Ford Wheaton. He's not as good as I thought, says Ben. Love to see youth come through the fantasy season. Yeah. Denny Imposter. I have a lot of Bryce Ford Wheaton. Even predictions on Hopkins. Yeah, Buffalo. I guess if I had to pick something, Buffalo or the Giants or uh, Chicago or New England. Maybe why is Mike Thomas got weak ankles? I don't know that Mike Thomas even has ankles, bro. Yeah, I think I agree with Ron. I think Wheaton's only increased his stock. Every day he's gotten higher ranked. Butte has fallen. He has, man. Butte dropped he dropped his own Butte at the combine. To be honest, Butte didn't impress me at all. Hopkins flipped off the Trump parade. NBA is so matchup proof. Clippers are the deepest team in the NBA. Clippers are the deepest team. They just I mean they are look. I'll give the Clippers. Give the Clippers they got the dog in them. They did a good job, but Suns knocked them off. And the Suns, I will say the Suns are vulnerable. The one thing I'm a little worried about with the Phoenix Suns are that they just don't have the cohesion for 4 quarters because they're still getting to know each other and trying jiving together. So it's not like it's going to be a walk in the park. Jimmy Butler killing my Bucks. Deepest team is Celtics or Warriors, says Sandu. Suns are definitely not the deepest team. They got the shallowest bench, but we got the best lineup, bro. By far. Our Navy. Can't believe the Bucks are about to go out, says Brian. Smitty, bring back my Sonic, says Thomas. Jonathan Mingo. I like Mingo. He's on the Tank Dell level, right around there. All right. I think I'm out of here. All 77 of you punch that thumb up button. It's a good 65-minute live stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably be live at some point during the day with some breaking news or dropping some sort of premiere. I'll be doing I want to do a tight end video. I want to do a quarterback video. I want to do a Bryce Young video. I want to do several different videos. So keep tabs on it tomorrow, and we'll figure it out, and we'll get as much rookie content up before the draft, and then we got to do it all over again. We wipe the table clean. Dynasty channel, I'm going to go live on briefly. Let's do that. Everybody, jump on the Dynasty channel real quick. It's youtube.com/Dynasty Fantasy Football, or on my YouTube here when I end. If on the tabs, if you're on phone or desktop, scroll over to the channels tab and scroll, and then you'll see my Dynasty channel. We're going to go on the Dynasty channel real quick. Come back and we'll go on the Dynasty channel real quick. Going live on Dynasty right now.